everyone. So, okay, yesterday, I hope this works, because yesterday I tried to film my haul video, and every single time I got like 2 minutes in, my computer shut off. And then, oh, now my phone's off. But I kept like trying, and it would just shut off. And I was going to try on my phone, like, like how I told you that I can do stuff on my phone now, but the haul is way too big to just do it on my phone. So I knew I had to do it on text. So you're going to get the haul video today instead of a personal video. If by chance you want a personal video, just comment below and I'll do one. But I just thought that since it's a personal day, I can pick and choose what I want to do, and I'm going to do the haul. This haul is massive. I am not going to be spending a whole lot of time on some things. I'm just going to show them to you, because this haul consists of 7 books that I bought within today and yesterday, and a couple other things from Goodwill that I bought today and yesterday. And then my mom went through books and DVDs and movies and everything from downstairs that were the family's or theirs, and they didn't want anymore, or to see if I wanted them. And it was a huge box, and so of course I took most of them. So I have some VHS tapes that I'm going to show you, some 4 different books that I got from them, and then a shit ton of DVDs. So like I said, I'm just going to show them to you. I'm not going to explain anything. If you would like an explanation, or if you've never heard of it or whatever, comment below and I will give you what the movie and or book or whatever is about. Because I got so many movies, I've seen them all, but I know there are some old movies and movies that possibly some people don't know about, so I am going to be doing movie reviews. I might do on my review day, like a book one week and then a movie the next week. So I'm going to start with the VHS tapes, just because I got them in my, I got them so they're part of my haul, so I'm going to add them. Some of them you might not know, but the first one is A Bug's Life from Pixar. Absolutely love it. I love Boogie's Ladybugs, but I got that one. Next is George of the Jungle. Misery, which is the film adaptation of Stephen King's book Misery. One of my favorite Batman and Robin movies, with Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze and Poison Ivy. Picture Perfect with Jennifer Aniston. The Jurassic Park: The Lost World. What's Eating Gilbert Grape. Ever After, which is a Cinderella story. Armageddon. I've never actually fully watched this whole movie, but it's a classic, so I figured I should keep it. I understand that most VHSs are going out of style because they're not making VHS players anymore. So I'm hoping, because I know we have the ability to put all of these onto a DVD, so I have the DVD of it. And the last VHS tape, I know it's kind of secret, and I already have all of these movies in DVD, but at the time we had gotten it on VHS, so I'm still going to keep it, so I can keep it in my collection, and it is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I have gotten the first one on DVD, and then we got this one like this, when it came out so very long ago, but I'm going to keep it just because it's Harry Potter, so I have to. The 4 books that I got from my parents, I don't know if you'll know any, well, you might know one of them, but the first one is Comfort the Terrible by Nancy Tillman. It's a kid's book. I don't know where we got this, because it definitely was not one of mine, because I have all my kids' books. I think my dad had bought it because the front looks like Max or something, which is our cat, which just came upstairs, and I don't want him up here. But yeah, it's like a legit kid's book. So I'm going to keep it just because it is a kid's book. The next book you guys might think is stupid, and I shouldn't have kept it because it's from 1987, but it's kind of something that you should have. I know it's not the most up-to-date one, but it could help if by chance I need it, and it is the Reader's Digest Atlas of the World. It's huge, and it has like beautiful maps in it. So just in case I ever need it, I know it's not up to date, but these cost a lot of money, so I'm going to keep it. The next book is kind of a coffee table book. I probably wouldn't have kept it if I didn't know about the person, but I have gone to their museum, I believe, which is at their house, and we bought it there, and we bought a painting there too, which is why I kept it, and it's Norman Rockwell's Face of America, and it just has, like, it has some writing about him, but it has all his paintings in it. Just a coffee table book. I don't really have many of them, so I'll need some for when I get my apartment. And the last book I got from them actually came with a movie very, very long time ago. And I think I've already read it, but I'm not quite sure. And it's The Secret Symbols of the Dollar Bill. It's a closer look at the hidden magic and meaning of the money you use every day by David Overton. This team was National Treasure, either 1 or 2. I don't remember which one. I believe it was 2. But I could be wrong. I believe it was 2 because they talked about the $100 bill in the movie. But yeah, so I got that. I believe I read it, but it's very large print, so I might read it again, and I could do a little history thing. But okay, now I'm going to do DVDs. Like I said, there's a shit ton. So I'm just going to go through them. Like I said, if you have any questions, put them down below. So there is Patch Adams, Cadillac Man, Music and Lyrics, Pleasantville, Message in a Bottle, G.I. Jane, Practical Magic, Stuart Little and Stuart Little 2, Secret Life of the Bees, The Mummy, Family Stone, sorry, Stepmom. I'm trying to figure out the titles from just looking at the back. Princess Diaries, My Favorite Martian, Casper, Notting Hill, Runaway Bride, There's Something About Mary, Interview with the Vampire, Little Sunshine, or Little Miss Sunshine, Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Pretty Woman, this one's Because I Said So, Bridget Terabithia, and this one, I have all 8 of the movies, but I had bought this one, which is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 first. I bought this one first because I just wanted it, but then I wanted the one with all of the special features. This didn't have them, so I gave this one to my parents because it was a duplicate, because I have the better one. So now I have this one, and I'm a Harry Potter fan, so it doesn't really matter. And last handful, Witness Protection, Wild Wild West, Shakespeare in Love, Tuesdays with Morrie, Brokeback Mountain, and Les Miserables. This is the one that has Liam Neeson and Uma Thurman in it, and this is the one that is only talking. So I'm going to be watching this as soon as possible so that I can do a review and kind of compare and contrast, because this is other than the one that was just made now, this one and one other one are the biggest. Sorry, my cat wanted to get in the way. Say hi, Maxie. Maxie, look in the mirror. Or look in the... Yeah, this is my cat. Anyway, go away. But yeah, this is the most, well-known, I guess you could say. Okay, now that's over. I know I went fast. If you like I said, if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them down below, and I will talk to you, or I'll tell you about it, or whatever. Okay, the next thing that I got, these are all from Goodwill, either today or yesterday. So the two non-bookish things that I bought there, I bought this. It's just a little basket sort of thing. I don't really like the color because I'm not really a big yellow fan. But the color doesn't really bother me. I'm not big on that, especially when I'm still living here. once I get to, like, I get my own apartment, I'm going to want everything to look the way I want it to look. But for now, I just got this because I'm going to put my makeup palettes in it instead of in the drawer. And then I know because I'm such a nerd, I found this little figurine thing. It's a mini figurine with a story scope, and it's Harry Potter. They had this one, and they had a Dumbledore one. Sorry, my phone's going off. But they had this one and the Dumbledore one. But I just wanted to get this one just because it's Harry Potter, so I got that one. And then the books I got, today I only got 2 books, but the other day I got all of these. And so the first book I got is The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. The next one I got is Peacefully by Alex Flynn. I really want to read this book, so I'm probably going to read this after I finish Burned by Ellen Hopkins, which is what I'm reading right now. And it's a movie version, or movie cover, and I don't really like it. So I probably will look for the real version and maybe like give this away in a giveaway or something. The next book I got, I know, Don't Kill Me, I haven't read it yet. Shiver by Maggie Stiefvater. I know I need the other 2, which is Linger and forget the last one. But this is the first in the Wolves of Mercy Falls series. I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys that because I'm sure you guys have all read it, but I haven't. So I found that, so I got that one. And then the next 2 books I got, I was actually kind of surprised to find there, especially when just the other day I had gotten The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan, and somebody had said that I should do the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series first because it goes in chronological order. And so I found the first 2 books in the series, which are The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan and The Sea of Monsters by him. These are the first 2 books, and it's really weird because the first book is huge, and then the second book is like not huge at all. But that's cool. I just saw Dr. Pepper. Anyway, yeah. So I got these 2. I believe there's 4 or 5 in the series, so I'm gonna have to get the other ones. But now I can start this series, so I can start that series. And the last 2 books I got today with my Harry Potter doll and the thing. And there was a ton of books there that I wanted, that I really, really wanted, but I knew that I didn't have the money that I could spend, and so I was like, you know what? I put some down, and hopefully when I get paid and I go back, they're still there, but we'll see. But the 2 that I did go out with, because there were 3 that I really wanted, like I had to get them, but I only left with 2, and I had a reason for it. First one I left with was Exit Here by Jason Myers, because I have heard absolutely wonderful things about this book, and so I needed to get this. I said that it was okay to buy this because it was only $1, so I was perfectly fine with that one. The next book, it was between this book and Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Both of them were $3, and I didn't want to spend $7, $8, $9, I didn't want to spend $10. So I wanted to only get one of them, and I really hope the other one is there when I go back, because I did not buy Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn just because I feel like I could find it anywhere, and this book that I did buy I had never seen before, and I absolutely love it, and so I needed to buy it, and it is Post Secret. I'm not sure if you guys know about Post Secret. It's a website. Does it say who it's by? Compiled by Frank Warren. And it's the Extraordinary Confessions from Ordinary Lives. And even though I didn't really like it, just has, if you go on postsecret.com, you'll find it. But it's just a whole bunch of these things that people make and put on the site. And it says, like, I play with my hair on the shower wall. I tell everyone I'm allergic to cucumbers. I'm not, but I'm scared to eat them because I even told myself. I'm 100% sure I'd be a rapist if I'd be born a man. It's just, like, secrets that you would never tell anyone. And they just put it on there, and they put it, like, they make little, like, they make, different, like, postcard type of things, and they put it on the site, and apparently they made a book out of it. So I'm super, super, super excited for this, because I said I would get this one instead of Gone Girl, because I've never seen this before, and it's not something I would probably go out and get, because the Barnes & Noble sticker is still on it, and it's $26.95, and I would never pay for that one. And it was only $3. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to get it. So that is the end of my haul. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, anything, leave them down below, and just let me know when you get a chance. Or I'll let you get back to you when I get a chance. And I will talk to you guys in my next video. Peace!